Hi everyone, I was just putting the flags on these Napoleonics that I've done. I've got 3 units I'm doing. I thought I'd very quickly show you how I put the flags on. I know probably most of you already know how to do it, but this is just the way I do it. And if it helps you at all, well, there it is. That's why I'm doing it, I suppose. Right, so what I've done, if you see these flags here, I've soaked them in watered down PVA. They've probably been soaking for about 2 or 3 minutes. And then the next thing I do is I get a little bit of tin foil, which goes just on one half of the flag, like that. So you've got a bit of a border. That's probably a little bit smaller, probably should have made it a bit bigger, but hey ho. And then I put PVA all over this, just flatten it out a little bit. I use slightly thicker PVA here. When I put it initially on just the paper, it's really watered down. But this is probably very close to being neat PVA. Right, so next thing to do is put it on the flagpole. So bend it in half roughly and just drag it through there. Try and get it about even. Back a little bit so you can see. So yeah, just try and get it about even. Something like that. Then get some super glue. I'm going to show you this. Super glue. What you want is a tiny little drop of it to go down there. That's it. And then just hold that in place. Squeeze it together and hold that in place. That's that. And then your flag won't move around so much when you try and bend it and shape it later. So here's the other half of the flag already done this one, so come on Queen, don't mess me about. There we go. Once again, just kind of try and even it out so you're about central. Don't worry about these white edges because you can paint them in afterwards. If you can find roughly the same colour paint, you can paint them in. It's no drama. And then just run a bit of super glue down there again. I want that to be at that angle, so I'll just hold that for a couple of seconds while it dries. So super glue should be holding that in place. For some reason it doesn't want to today. Just feels a bit awkward, does it? Come on. Okay, maybe I didn't get any down there. Oops, it's going to be far too much. So we'll get that, wiggle that out of it. So you just leave that to dry, so the super glue will hold that all in place for you. Just move that out of the way while that super glue is properly drying. And then what you need to do obviously is you need to shape your flags. So all you do is you just bend them. Once it's dried up a little bit, this is where the tin foil helps you, because it will hold the flag more in the shape that you actually want. And I said, don't worry about these dark edges, these white edges, because you can just paint them in. And that's how you shape your flags. You get that nicer furl, because the tin foil in there will hold the shape. And you don't have to put the tin foil in. I've just found over time that it does work a little bit better if you do. And then you just basically bend your flag however you want it. I've seen people roll them up on straws and stuff to get some really nice furls in them, but you could roll it in on itself like that. Just to get some different shapes. Well, that one bending that way. I think we'll crease that there like that. That's quite nice. Again, once they've dried a little bit more, I'll go back over and shape them a little bit more again. All you can see is my hands here, isn't it? Sorry about that. And I'll just keep playing with them until I've got a shape that I'm happy with. And then when they're all dry, when they're all dry, I'll go back over and I'll paint all these white edges, and you'll see that when I do the reveal video of these units tomorrow or day after, whenever I get around to making the video. But I just wanted to quickly show you how to do flags, or how I do flags. It's not necessarily the be all and end all, but take anything from it that you can. Hope you enjoyed that. Well, I hope it was helpful, at least. I went to ChillCon yesterday. That was great. I met Nathan, Pancake Pain. It was very nice to meet him. Luke, from Luke's Affordable Paint Service, the Wargamer Online. But there's loads of YouTubers there. I think Mr. Super Chippy was there, but I never got a chance to speak to him. But I'm pretty sure I spied him. So yeah, it was a nice little event, actually. I really enjoyed it. It was quite quiet for the first one, but I guess that'll get better over the years. There's a few things, you know, they can add to it and that to make it better. Bacon sandwiches being the main thing, or any kind of hot sandwiches really. But yeah, it was a really good day. So everyone else, keeping your videos coming. Medieval Warrior, if you don't subscribe to him, check him out. He's got some really cool stuff going on at the minute. And I will speak to you all very soon when I finish these boys off. So speak to you soon. Bye bye.